I'm Lorraine Fire. Welcome to my art stream. Today I am, let's switch the camera over. I'm finishing up the Jayne Chibi. And the shading and all that in. As I continue accidentally shaking the table. Yes, I'm on the correct. There. Helps if I put the layer down. Come on. So I can make sure nothing is going weird. Let's make that bigger. At least for this part, make it bigger. That's gonna be complicated, isn't it? I didn't think of the pom-pom. I did not think about that at all when I was figuring it out and putting it in there. Oh, that's gonna be so complicated. So is the gun. I get to it when I get to it. And I might as well start with the pom-pom. It's at the top. Okay. Let's grab the big. Whoa! Forgot I had that big. How big was that? 50? 50 pixels? And this one's usually only at 10? It startled me so much. It's like, why is it that big? It shouldn't be that big. I forgot I had it that big. Why did I have it that big? What was I erasing? It must have been the coloring. I must have been erasing coloring sections on the outside of a character. Because otherwise I can't come up with a reason as to why it was that big. Okay, the outer pieces first. Not too much is happening with me. Okay. I'm mostly working on new dragons. Because I got fur, and I'm actually making furry dragons that look a little more like standard Eastern dragons with the fur down the spine. And they're cute. I'm planning on getting a teal, so I have one, can make one that kind of looks like Haku from Spirited Away. Okay. What all am I erasing here? It's gonna have to go... Let's switch that up. Well, that looks fairly reasonable. Let's switch it back to... That's a little too much. Let's fix this up a bit. I don't think I ever really finished the sentence, but I don't really have much to talk about from earlier. There's not much going on with me. Because, well, there's not. I think it looks better. Okay. All of this is actually going to end up shaded. This whole area. So, start here. That seems reasonable. Bigger eraser. That is too big. Set that, oh good, 50. 50 is a lot more reasonable. For a given amount of reasonable. Considering it still looks really big for this. Seems good. There's conversation going on between family members through text as I keep getting the vibrations. This is why I had that so big. Doing stuff like this. And down. Let's smooth that out a bit. Okay, let's do the opposite. Still smoothing out, but different color. Okay. Yep, it's pen sensitivity. I usually have that off on things because how I draw is too light. That's gonna have to be hit shaded in too. Okay. You're too small. I usually draw super lightly. So oftentimes when I'm on the computer, it usually can't get that's still an eraser. How my writing and all that. Okay, back to the eraser. That's from the outline, isn't it? It's from the coloring. I will get this little dot out of here eventually. Little dot doesn't belong. Okay, that's actually on the pen. Okay. I know anything visible from here, which the vast majority of this is not. That gun's gonna be complicated. Jayne, why do you have to have such a distinctive gun? I mean, you have a whole armory. That's too much. Okay. Better? Yeah, it still looks a lot more yellow than it actually is. At least on my phone. And it's really annoying. Ooh. Still too big. Okay. Where is that? Let's make that smaller. That's better. Eraser. Okay. Okay. I need to try and remember to keep up with this as I go. I'm not having 2 layers of shading, I'm on a Chibi. Okay. That is way too much. Way too thick. That is still too thick, but I'll take it. Because I can fix it up to what I want with the eraser. That's better. Except I screwed this up, didn't I? Let's make that bigger again. Okay. I'm at the shoulders. This side will be easier. Okay. There we go. What to talk about? Oh, new Dragon Age trailer came out. It looks really cool. And it looks like we're actually going to Tevinter. I mean, it's been a guess, but it seems to confirm that we will be going to Tevinter. I wonder what choices we'll have for a character. I need this one, actually. That's actually too big. Maybe I do need the 5, but not on Racer. Clean that up. But it looks really cool. It'll be fun to play through it. To guess that there's going to be way more stealth in it, which will be really fun. Of course, that's all dependent upon people's play styles, considering Dragon Age and the classes have been available each and every game, even if some of the races have not. Like in 2, the only one you could be with human. They had a very specific storyline for that one. I need the eraser. Maybe I don't need the eraser. Yes, I do. I need to clean this. But Inquisition's the latest one that, in the first one, you could be Kunari. Tal Vashoth Kunari, but still Kunari. I'm not sure I would play it. Well, I'd probably play it just to see what happens. Like, so often I end up going through every single romance option just to see what happens. On my current playthrough, I'm finally doing Dorian. Dorian is always in my party. Since the very first one. But the very first one I was doing, well, I was playing as female. Because at least my very first character is... that I play as is always the gender I am. And I tend to play through as if it was me. To a certain point. Me, if I was born in that world in that form. My very first character was for Inquisition was the Dalish Mage. My first character for Origins was also an elf. I like choosing elves. And also a mage. Mage is my favorite class. So the very first thing I'll choose in the next game will probably also be a female mage. The race will depend upon, well, what's available. But if elves are available, I will probably be choosing elf. Ooh, right. It's big. I chose that on purpose because I wanted big. Don't get startled by something when I did it on purpose. Okay. Vera's completely covering this. That should all be in shadow. That makes sense. But hey, finally going to Deventer, I can actually make up more and more fitting things for the tabletop RPG that I play with my sister and mom. Let's reset that. Get that back to 10. Let's see. That'll work. Because I'll have more information to work off of. How are things actually set up there? There's a floating city! It's so cool! Which way am I having the light? I'm not sure any of those will have shading. But these will. At least right there. I think I might need the line tool for this. Make sure it actually stays about where I want it. Let's erase this. Don't need it anymore. Trying to figure out where lines and shading goes on here. Not always easy. I think that's better. Now, this should be going up that way in theory. Switch this. Is that? I bet it is. Is that under color? Like the other one was? It was. Okay. That's still on eraser. Thank goodness I moved it to shading. Okay. There's one. Two. Looks like this should be filled in. Gotta get some of this cleaned up. There's more here. Let's see. It's still coming from above. I don't know how much of this actually makes sense what I'm doing here. Hopefully it makes some sense. But the gun doesn't have very good reference pictures. At least from what I could find, there's not great reference pictures. Especially for shading. Where is the shading actually gonna show up? I think that's alright. Let's move on, where it's a lot easier. Because shading on the body is going to be significantly easier than shading on the gun. Anyway. Anyway, Solus has some really cool armor. I think it's the same armor he wore in the Trespasser DLC. In the end, when you finally catch up to him again. Jerk. That's a lot better. Let's make this a little smaller. I think I want to blend this first. And shade that in till it disappears. There it goes. And that gets colored in. This, I think part of it will stick out a little bit. I said a little bit. I think that's good. That was a little straighter than I wanted. I wanted a curve in there. And now I'm just erasing way more than I want. Let's reset that. I want that at 10. Why is it that this pen tends to have issues with that? It doesn't like my reset hit. Come on. There we go. Seriously, he's intent. Solus is trying to undo a choice he's already made, and essentially going to destroy a world that, if you've played Inquisition, you already know this. Even if you don't have the Trespasser DLC, you should know at least an idea of this. That he's done all this. He wrecked the world and did this. And now he's going to wreck the world again to put it back? That's just a stupid idea on all sorts of things, considering the fact, all sorts of levels, that's the one I was going for. Considering the fact that the world has gotten used to this. The world has started up again. The world is actually doing really well. And now he's going to wreck it. Solus is a moron. And like the first time I got through it, it's like, I didn't realize you were that big of a moron. Sometimes a little annoying and preachy, not as much as Vivian. Vivian is such an interesting character. And she is right on so many points with the mages, but at the same time, there's so much that goes too far with the mages. Anyway, back to Solus. Solus is annoying. My favorite characters, at least in Inquisition, because that narrows it down a lot more. My favorite characters in Inquisition, well, the ones that are your companions, because that narrows it down even more. So this isn't including Cullen or Leliana or Josephine, because, well, I do like all of them. They're great characters, and they are, several of them are on my favorites list. Leliana has been on my favorite characters list since the first game. But, I always travel with Dorian, Varric, and Cassandra. I rarely choose outside of that. One time I chose outside of that specifically to get Iron Bull and Dorian together. Because I found out you can do that. So I did it. If you travel with them long enough and have Cole with you, you can get Bull and Dorian together. The first few times I played through, I didn't really care for Sarah. She is one of those characters that grows on you, though. She is highly entertaining. And I think she's gotten at least near the favorites. I don't think she's actually in the favorites, but I think she's gotten close to it. Yeah, my favorite ones, Varric, Cassandra, and Dorian. And their conversations when you have them with you are hilarious. There's one where Dorian and Varric are talking about taking bets on if we're all going to survive. And you can actually go and it's like, you'd actually bet against me. As one of the options you can do. I think you can also just tell them to shut up. Which I think is super rude. I only tend to be rude to the characters that I really don't like. Which isn't many. Pretty much, I don't like to the point where I don't really want them in the party. I'd be willing to have them just walk away. And I don't think I've met a character that has pushed me that far. I think Fenris in 2 is close. I like his character, is just he takes things too far with the whole magic hating thing. It's like, I understand why. At the same time, he's being a hypocrite at points too. And it's all, but it's like, I can choose not to, and it's like, use the sword, and I'm going, yeah, and the mage can choose not to set you on fire. Because I really want to set you on fire right now. It would be highly entertaining to me. Please let me set him on fire. There's been a few things, it's like, no, really, I want to set him on fire. It'd be highly entertaining. If you just let me set them on fire, they might shut up. I don't think they'd let me do that, though. It's not like D&D, where it's like, I'm setting them on fire. Wait, what? No, get back here! Are you sure you want to do that? I am absolutely sure I want to do that. Here's about where I want to be. Come on, just a little further. Do I want this size? I think I do actually want the size. I also want the line tool. Ooh, nice. I figure with this, there's probably the one gun he makes sure is absolutely clean. I mean, he probably makes sure all of his guns are clean, otherwise they might have issues working. There we go! That was so lumpy, it was annoying. Back over here. Yes, I am on the right tool. No, come on. So often I have to zoom in just to make sure it doesn't do these weird angles. That's closer to what I wanted. I think this one needs to go. It's too long. What time is it? Am I doing fine? Yeah, I'm doing fine on time. Oop. Now this one's no longer. Now this one's too long. I need something in between. Okay. Am I down to his eyes? Is that it? So the gun was literally the most complicated thing besides the pom-pom. Okay. Let's go with this. I want Badness Black. Tourniquet this. Nope. It's close. His eyes are so off. This is one of the things that takes the longest. Getting these to look about right. I think I'm good there. I need to get off the circle. That's what I needed. Fill this in. Did I make the pupils too big? I'll find out in a moment. On the eye that's actually more visible than the other. It seems reasonable, actually. Oh good, it's not on eraser. I didn't leave it on eraser. For once. Because I have the tendency of not changing them back. So when I select it again, I've promptly forgotten that I changed it. Eraser. I pressed that. It was on it. Why did it do that? I need the outline. Do I have everything? If you've been watching my speed draws as well, you might have noticed I do the eyes differently for the chibis. Partly it's to help speed things up, because on the speed draws I also, because I'm not doing chibis on speed draws, it's full-size characters. I actually do like the lines in the eye and then the pupil. But for the chibis, this is way easier and faster. Same with only doing one layer of shading. Because the chibis will be printed out with several... I usually print them out 13 to a page. Because yes, I actually print these at home. I print them out on a set on sticker paper and a set on cardstock, which I then cut out and then laminate and then cut out again. So... it's to make it easier and faster because I'm already going to be spending time cutting things out. And these don't have a big price point. So really trying to cover all my time with all of this, I have to actually sell several chibis. Which can get questionable. Especially like this last year with everything that's happened and all the events that have been cancelled. I haven't been muted this whole time. Please tell me I'm on the... Yes, the microphone's going. I was so worried. It's like, I haven't been muted, right? Please tell me I haven't been muted. And I think that's it for today. Well, I'm Lorraine Fire. This is an art stream. Oh, I gotta get this set up. There we go. Okay, I'm Lorraine Fire. This is an art stream. See ya!